Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening for you all. And we meet again in our fourth meeting for this class writing one for employee class. Yeah. So last week we have discussed about making narrative paragraph, and then today, yeah, we will learn a new topic, yeah, and how to make a descriptive paragraph. So please pay attention to this class, and then you can look at the presentation that will deliver by me, and then I will show you about the details in making descriptive paragraph. Okay, let's start it. Okay, yeah, as you can see, yeah, on my screen, we will discuss about making a descriptive paragraph. Actually, yeah, our last meeting it is related with narrative paragraph, and the narrative paragraph is always it's always needed, yeah, in every kind of text, yeah, not not only for descriptive paragraph, but everything that related to make a narration, you use a narrative kind of paragraph. Yeah. So here we have writing a descriptive paragraph. Yeah. So first we need to understand the definitions of descriptive. Yeah. Descriptive means to appeal. Yeah. To appeal the senses. Yeah. We know that human being has five. Yeah. Has five senses. Yeah. So you need to tell how something looks, how something feels, how it smells, how it tastes, and how it sounds. Yeah, because descriptive paragraph, yeah, describe about the things that has good description. Yeah, maybe it is a word picture. Yeah, and then you try try to get the reader involved in your story. Ya, jadi descriptive writing itu berkaitan dengan panca indera manusia. Ya, bisa terkait rasa, penampilan, terkait dengan suara, ya. Itulah deskriptif, ya. So, in making descriptive paragraph, it is usually follow as a pattern of organization that called spatial order. Ya, what is spatial order? Spatial order is the arrangement of things in space, ya. Jadi spatial order itu adalah susunan benda-benda yang ada di dalam space tertentu atau di dalam ruang lingkup tertentu, ya. Nah, here as you can see, yeah, from our sample, yeah, it is entitled the stairway. Yeah, this is the special order. Yeah, in special order, yeah, you need to mention the story by the arrangement of the item. Ya, jadi kalau bicara special order itu contohnya nanti akan saya tampilkan di slide berikutnya. Ya, so in this text, ya, as you can see, the author of this Starway, yeah, he mentioned about the condition of the special order. Yeah, he started from the bottom until he get the top of the stairway. So this is what I mean with special order. Yeah. For the example, yeah, when describing your favorite room at home, you could first describe things on the left side on the doorway and then move clockwise around to the right side. You could also start on the right and move counterclockwise around to the left. For the example, kalau kalian mendeskripsikan kamar kalian, itu harus lihat posisinya, ya, nggak posisi ruangannya. Bisa mulai dari ke arah jarum jam atau berlawanan dengan arah jarum jam. Misal, you can start it by describe this wardrobe, ya, wardrobe table, and then it is followed by this, ya, lighting, ya, and then the clock here, now your bedroom, ya, your bed, and then the picture above your bed, and then last you have the windows, ya, in the left side of the bed, ya. Jadi ini boleh dari kanan ke kiri misalnya jelasin, atau dari kanan dari kiri ke kanan, ya. It does not usually matter, ya, whether the spatial organization is left to right or right to the left, near to the far, far to the near, outside to the inside, inside to the outside. It depend on you, ya. Actually, it is depend on you as the author, but it is better for you to use this kind of spatial order when you describe something. Ya, sangat penting sekali dari fungsi spatial order ini dalam mendeskripsikan sesuatu. Ya, bukan cuma gambar, bukan cuman benda ya. When you describe about an animal, ya for the example komodo, ya you can start from the head of the komodo until the tail of the komodo. Yeah. So there are a lot of spatial order signal that you can use. Yeah, for the example, at the top, on the left, on the right, in the back, across, off, next to, between. Yeah, this is just some of the examples. So here we have the organization of the specific paragraph. Yeah, it is consists of topics in the first sentence of the paragraph. Yeah, it is the main idea where the main idea is begin about the story that you want to tell to the author, yeah, to the reader also. And then it is followed by the detail. So you need to put the detail here. You can use the senses of human. Ya, yang tadi panca indera manusia tadi gunakan di detail ini. And then it closed by using concluding sentences. Yeah. Now we try to make a descriptive paragraph by doing steps in this organization. First, we have step one, introducing a story. Yeah. Start your paragraph with a general topic sentence that introduce the person or the thing. Yeah, it is better for you if you have a topic. The topic should be not too general, not too narrow. Ya, jangan cari topik yang terlalu umum dan terlalu sempit. Ya, so you can start your paragraph by saying the uniqueness. Ya, by saying the uniqueness of the topic. Ya, for the example, ya, on the screen you can see, ya, Mr. Dixler was the tallest person I ever seen. Ya. This sentence is quite unique. Ya, it is quite eye-catching. By mentioning the tallest person here, it is started to describe this person, ya, Mr. Dixler. Ya, it is one of the good sentence that you can do when you start to mention about the topic that you want to tell to the reader. Yeah. And then step two, we have explaining detail. In explaining detail, you should focus on the most striking part of the appearance first. Yeah. To hook your reader in even more, go right from your general introduction to the most interesting or unusual part of the person. So when you explaining a person, when you explaining a place, yeah, you should focus what is the uniqueness, yeah, what is the special about your object. Start with it, yeah, start with it, and then you can follow by the general one, yeah, and then focus on the physical detail, yeah. If you try to describe the person or try to describe a place, yeah, you can start it with using a descriptive word, yeah, descriptive word in English, okay. And then fill in any last detail to give a good general picture. Yeah, make sure that your reader has a good sense for the most important part of this person's appearance. You want to look at least touch on key aspect of their body and clothing. Yeah, when you describe a person, maybe you need to describe what is the usual things or the usual wardrobe, the usual outfit that commonly used by the subject. Yeah. And then in concluding, yeah, in concluding, use figurative language and strong adjective throughout your paragraph. Yeah. It is because you describe something, yeah, you describe about people, about a place, it is better for you to use adjective, yeah, in order to make your reader feeling involved, yeah, to make them involved into your story. And then the figurative language here it is mean by using a metaphor, stimulus, and phrasing. Yeah, it is better for you to use metaphor because in order to make your sentence, you make your paragraph or your story more interesting. Yeah, more interesting. Yeah. So for the example, yeah, for the example, maybe you can use uh, buah naga yang berwarna cerah ini sangat enak dimakan karena bla 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 bla. Ya, you can start it with one of figurative language. Ya, you can use the metaphor also. Ya, this is the step that you can use when you start, ya, to make a descriptive paragraph. Ya, it is better for you to use this descriptive paragraph, ya, in order to make it more apa ya, describable, ya, mudah untuk dideskripsikan. Okay, and then end the paragraph with a resonant description and or conclusion. The end of your paragraph is the part that will stick in your reader mind. Try to make your last sentence the most interesting one. either with an unexpected final description or by summarizing the material in unique and surprising way. Yeah. So this is the way that you try to close your paragraph by mentioning the final description. Ya, what make you love about the subject. Ya, misal kalian mendeskripsikan tentang menara Eiffel. Kenapa kalian bisa tergila-gila dengan menara Eiffel? Mungkin kalian sebutkan di situ because ya it is quite old but it still go. Nah, itu adalah kata-kata yang lumayan bagus ya. Dia tua tapi masih emas, masih berharga kayak gitu. Ya, itu adalah kata-kata penutup yang luar biasa. Ya, that you can use to make your statement or to make your paragraph more interesting. Ya. Okay, that's all about the organization of descriptive paragraph or descriptive text. Now we continue with a sentence structure. Yeah, it is also quite similar with the last preview sentence structure. We talk about compound sentence. Yeah, it is still the same. When you use a comma, using a connector, you need to mention, you need to consider the appearance of the compound sentence. Yeah. Now this is the continuation of the last week material. Yeah, we have 3 more connectors. Yet, for, and not. Yeah, yet it is a contrast despite something ya. For synonym, nevertheless, but, dan still ya. Ini kurang lebih konektor yet ini sama dengan but. Artinya untuk yang kontradiktif. Ya. And then for is explaining why. Ya, why is something happen. It is more formal and less common than because. Ya. Actually, for is used in written language. Ya, actually, but you can use it as spoken language also, but it is more formal than using because. Yeah, and then we have nor. Yeah, nor it means for two non-contrasting grammatically negative items. Yeah, so for the example, nor is mean not and not. Yeah, so this is the example. I was scared, comma, yet I was also curious about the old land. Ya, saya takut, tapi saya penasaran. Ya, it is a contradictive sentence. Ya, it is contradictive clause. Ya, and then the next, it is not easy to get there for you to have to hike now a long trip. Ya, nggak mudah nyampe ke sana karena kamu harus mendaki perjalanan yang panjang. Ya, and then she didn't talk, nor did she move. Ya, nggak ngomong, nggak juga bergerak. Yeah, so this is the example of using yet, for, and not. Yeah, and then here we have adverb clause connector. Yeah, you can use the condition if and whether if it is a condition. Yeah, kondisi. And then for the contrast we have although, though, even though, and while. Ya, in bahasa Indonesia we can define it as bagaimanapun, meskipun. Ya, itu adalah kontras. Ya, for the example. If it will rain today, I will use bus to campus. Jika hari ini hujan, saya akan menggunakan bus ke kampus. And then every medicine is useful, although it can also have some bad side effects. Semua obat-obatan itu berguna, ya, meskipun juga punya efek samping. Ya, so this is the use of connector, ya, adjective connector, condition, and contrast connector. And then now we have noun clause connector. Yeah, the connector that connect the noun. Yeah, noun clause is clause that function as a noun. Because the noun clause function as a noun, it can be used in a sentence as an object of verb. If it follow a verb, or an object of preposition if it follow a preposition. Yeah, there are some of noun clause connector. Yeah, what, when, where, why, how, whether, if, and that. Yeah, this is all of the connector or the noun clause connector. Yeah, for the example, yeah, Sally explained why she did it. Yeah, so in this sentence, you do not look. Yeah, you don't see the object of the sentence, because the object of the sentence or the noun, yeah, the things that explained by the sentence, it is included in this noun connector. Why? Ya, jadi maksudnya itu adalah perihal objek yang dibicarakan itu masuk ya ke dalam kata hubung Y-nya tersebut. Sally menjelaskan kenapa dia melakukan itu. Nah, kenapanya itu di dalamnya terdapat apa yang dibicarakan. Ya, apa yang sedang dibahas, apa objeknya. ya. Itulah fungsi dari noun clause connector, ya. And then it is unfortunate that the meal is not ready yet, ya. Sangat disayangkan kalau makanannya belum siap, ya. Jadi kalaunya itu, that-nya itu berisi tentang alasan why it is unfortunate, ya. Jadi inilah fungsi dari noun clause connector, ya. So, here is the material for descriptive paragraph. You can read, yeah, the details of this presentation in the module. Yeah, you can download it through the virtual class. Yeah, if you have any questions related to every kind of paragraph that we discuss in this class, you can use WhatsApp group, and then we will discuss into the WhatsApp group. Yeah. So this is the task for this week. Yeah, our task, yeah, especially task 4. Yeah, in this task, yeah, everyone should be able to write down 3 paragraphs about descriptive paragraph. You can describe place, persons, or things in Palembang, especially related to Palembang culture and custom. So this task is about describing, yeah, the place, person, or thing in Palembang. You can explain about pempek. You can explain about Ampera Bridge. You can explain about uh, the dance, the traditional dance of Palembang. Yeah, you can explain about Palembang culture and custom. Yeah, please make it into 3 paragraphs. Use the organization that we have discussed. Use the material, the sentence structure that we also learned together. Yeah, don't forget this task should be submitted at least before the class for the next week is started. Okay, see you again in the next video. See you again next week. This video will be finished, will be closed by me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.